For years, EVs have felt like experiments. Futuristic dashboards, strange controls, steep learning curves. The 2026 Chevrolet Equinox EV tries something different. It tries to feel ordinary. And that might be exactly why it matters. The problem it's designed to solve is straightforward. Many electric vehicles look exciting on paper, but stumble in daily life. Owners struggle with charging habits, digital menus that hide simple functions, and interiors that require constant adaptation. For someone who wants the environmental benefits of electric driving without becoming an engineer or a tech-savvy troubleshoot, these small frictions add up. That's the challenge the Equinox EV is attempting to address. Consider your day-to-day. You run errands, ferry kids, go grocery shopping, maybe commute an hour or two each way. In traditional EVs, this can feel like a constant negotiation. Do I have enough charge? Where is the nearest charger? How do I actually use the car's features? Chevrolet's approach is to strip away complexity where it doesn't serve a purpose. Controls are familiar, layouts are predictable, and the car's technology nudges you instead of forcing you to learn a new language. It's less about showing off and more about functioning well in everyday life. From a market standpoint, that's significant. Most EVs today cater to early adopters who accept quirks as part of the ownership experience. The Equinox EV positions itself differently. It's not chasing headlines for range records or 0-60 times. Its market role is to make EV ownership accessible to people who value usability over spectacle, the same people who might otherwise hesitate at the prospect of switching from gasoline to electric. That's its problem-to-solution framework in action. When you evaluate how effectively the Equinox EV solves that problem, several things stand out. First, the interior is familiar enough that you don't have to relearn the car every time you get behind the wheel. That may sound minor, but in real-world ownership, this is what drives confidence day after day. There's no sense of, will I remember this tomorrow? Because the design feels intuitive. Second, technology is applied judiciously. Navigation, driver aids, and infotainment exist to serve usability, not novelty. That means over-the-air updates are incremental rather than disruptive, charging information is clear and actionable, and essential functions are one step away rather than buried under multiple menus. Third, the Equinox EV balances comfort and performance without pushing extremes. Acceleration is smooth and adequate for highway merging, ride quality is predictable, and cabin noise levels are kept in check. For long-term ownership, predictability like this matters more than headline-grabbing specs because it reduces mental friction. Now, let's shift for a moment. It's easy to view this car purely through the lens of convenience, but there's a strategic element at play. Chevrolet isn't just offering a comfortable EV, it's offering reassurance. For buyers concerned about depreciation, brand support, and long-term software reliability, the Equinox EV leverages Chevrolet's existing dealer network and warranty infrastructure. In practical terms, that translates to fewer surprises, more predictable maintenance, and a sense that your investment is stable over the next 5-10 years. Day-to-day usability is another part of the picture. Cargo space and interior layout remain conventional, meaning family errands, weekend trips, or commuting remain effortless. Charging habits don't require intricate planning, and the car's range is positioned to cover typical daily cycles with room to spare. This reduces anxiety for first-time EV buyers without overpromising. Cost of ownership is pragmatic. While you don't have to crunch every number, it's clear that an EV that's easy to use and maintain will likely preserve value better than one that frustrates its owner. Insurance, service access, and battery longevity all tie into this confidence in the vehicle approach, reinforcing the same problem-solution principle we started with. Remove barriers, make adoption natural. It's also worth noting who will feel this vehicle makes sense. If you want an EV because it's green, but don't want your life to revolve around learning new tech, the Equinox EV is aligned with that mindset. Conversely, if you chase high-tech toys, extreme range, or futuristic aesthetics as status symbols, this car is intentionally less provocative. That distinction is central to its appeal and market positioning. The Equinox EV represents a long-term bet on usability. It may not push performance benchmarks, but it addresses a subtler problem, making EV ownership frictionless for a broader audience. By offering a familiar interface, predictable technology, and practical daily usability, it reframes what electric can feel like in real life. The decisive insight? The Equinox EV isn't revolutionary because it reinvents the wheel. It matters because it removes obstacles. It doesn't ask you to become a new type of driver. It lets you be yourself while quietly delivering the benefits of electric mobility. That alignment between problem and solution is what defines its place in today's market.